Hey y'all, and welcome back for another video. If you're brand new, my name is Bianca. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It's about time we do an updated blow dry video using my RevAir, so that's why we're here today, okay? So if you're interested in seeing how I'm gonna blow dry my hair, stay tuned, girls, stay tuned.
Get your life, plan it out. You can go as far as you can dream. Edges laid, curls popping. She's a doctor of pharmacy.
So this is what we're starting with. Freshly washed hair. I love Olaplex, and my hair just needed that. And then I have all three of these products here. So the first two I'm gonna use, this is the Olaplex number 6. So just after finishing up with 4 and 5, I'm gonna go right in with number 6. The Bond Smoother, it's a leave-in styling treatment. It's gonna add moisture, strengthen, and reduce frizz for up to 72 hours. And then I also have the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex, apply to clean damp hair. And then for best results, you're supposed to wait 10 minutes before blow drying. So I'm gonna do both of those actually just because I need all I can get. So I'm gonna split my hair into 4 sections. Hey y'all, it's VoiceOver B here. So once I section my hair off, I always apply my products to each individual section. I will have to say, over the years of trying different products and just trying different ways of straightening my hair and blow drying it, the product application when it's wet really changes the game. So make sure you're using products that are going to help smooth the cuticle, help bring in that shine, and also protect your hair from heat. Each step in protecting from heat is going to be important, not just when you flat iron. So the Olaplex number 6, although this was my first time using it, I feel like I really did enjoy it. And the Living Proof I've used several times before, so I think these two together did a really good job. Now my holy grail, which I will show you all later on in the video, is the Briogeo Frizz Protection Cream. I still love that cream to this day. That used to be my go-to alone, but then I started adding the Living Proof to that. So I would either do the Living Proof and the Olaplex number 6 or Living Proof and Briogeo. All three of them I felt like was a little bit too heavy, because you'll see in the video I did go in with the Briogeo on one section and I was like, it was too much. But nonetheless, those products get the job done. Now, as you can see, my ends definitely need to be trimmed. I feel like I'm going to say that several times in this video, so not too much on me, y'all. I know. My hair feels so good, and I honestly forgot to put the Briogeo Farewell Blow Dry Protection, so I'm going to put this on the rest of my sections just to protect it from heat. When it comes to actually blow drying my hair, my RevAir really has been my go-to. This is what it looks like if you've never seen it before, and I will link my first impressions video where I really get into the details and settings. So it has 3 different heat settings and also different tension levels, and it's going to dry your hair, pretty much directing that warm air towards your scalp and through the length of your hair. Now, it can take upwards of 90+ seconds per section. For me, that's kind of where I find my sweet spot, right at 90 seconds per section. So the weight of the wand can be heavy. So I always have my little table set up right beside me so that I can rest my elbow. And I found different ways to kind of take that weight bearing off of my arm. Otherwise, it does get pretty hefty. The actual temperature and heat of the wand, it never gets too hot unless my filter is blocked. So if I have a large section, my RevAir will tell me, because it will get very hot to the point where my scalp will sting, and that's when I know I have way too much hair. Y'all, a little interruption on the audio. Girl, we had a whole family Zoom call, and it was my aunt and uncle's anniversary, child. So get into the song. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. Overall, I am pleased with my RevAir. In this video, I am going to be flat ironing my hair as well. So you might notice that the length of my hair is a tiny bit wavy. That was intentional. The RevAir does a great job of getting your hair bone straight if that is what you want. For me, when I'm already going to go back in with heat anyways, I'm not that much of a stickler if it's not bone straight. So these are the results for the left side, and then I repeated it on the other side off camera. And let's get into the final results before I flat iron. All right, y'all, we are back, and my hair is blow dried. Love, love, love my results. I definitely have to get my ends trimmed, so not too much on my ends. I love it. I love it. So let me just say, the first impressions video and fast forward till today, my thoughts on the RevAir are totally different. So would I recommend it? Absolutely. Like, this is the only blow dryer that I've been using since I got this. I think it was 2 years ago now. Yep. So I love, love, love it. After the blow dry is done and my hair is nice and light and airy, I like to go in with a GHD Chronos flat iron. This flat iron was gifted to me by GHD maybe a year ago now. I have been enjoying it. It does come with like this hard silicone heat protectant piece that you can put over the flat iron once you're done using it to kind of let it cool off safely, which I feel like was smart, especially if you're traveling. That has come in clutch several times. And the heat protectant that I'm using today is actually the Pattern Beauty heat protectant. I don't have that many thoughts on it other than it is lightweight and it did help to bring in that shine. This was my very first time using it. Now the flat iron is marketed as a one pass flat iron. I had to go in with maybe 3 passes on each section, but with the 365 degree temperature, it was not heat damaging at all. Like, any hotter temperatures, they say might damage your hair, and any cooler, you're gonna have, the results are gonna be compromised. So 365 is supposed to be like that sweet spot. But overall, I have enjoyed how lightweight this flat iron is, and the results, girl, just keep watching. This side is finished. It looks so good, y'all. Ooh, it's a shine for me. And I'm getting ready to do this side. We are almost done. It looks so good. Let me get a thumbnail. Whenever I straighten my hair, they like to shine. This one right here in the front. I'm gonna let my gray grow in though. I'm not gonna dye my hair. I think it turned out beautiful. Let me know what y'all think. What do we think? Let me back up because y'all can't see. It comes to under my breast. Love it. Now, I don't know who I thought I was here, but please listen. Don't try to cut your hair at the house because that's why my hair is uneven now. And if it were up to me, this is where I would be cutting, y'all. Yes, I contemplated very long in this very moment. But then I was like, nah, let me just dust it off and go to somebody professional to get my trim. So here we are, just trying to do the best I can, y'all. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, okay? What I will say, though, when I trim my ends, I do make sure I cut what I feel needs to be cut. You know, like when you start feeling it's rough on the ends, you can see the split ends, you have fairy knots. All of those are signs of damage. If you're detangling and you notice the ends of your hair are pulling, all of that was happening. Even after this little DIY trim session, there was still so much more that needed to be taken off. I'm even showing y'all up close, like the split ends were splitting, honey. Like, woo. Embarrassing, child. But anywho, we move. So that's pretty much what I'm doing throughout this process, and then I'll show y'all how much I took off. It wasn't a lot at all, but my hair did feel drastically better. However, like I said, stay tuned because we will be getting a very detailed trim here soon. Once I finish dusting off my ends, I do like to go in with a bonding oil. This oil is very, very lightweight from Olaplex. So I'm just applying it mainly to my ends. I like to put my hair into a little bun. So just twisting it. I don't go back in and bend my ends or anything. I just twist it up real tight into a bun. And then I throw my bonnet on for a couple of hours and just kind of let it do its thing. I'm not really concerned about it. This is actually 3 days later, but the next day, this is kind of what my hair looks like. Just a little more sleek. And it lays flat. This is what works for me, but definitely do what works best for you. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any questions below. And as always, I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.